Hi everyone, welcome back. I sort of regret telling you all that I was thinking about getting a mini diesel. With all the comments that I've had about diesels, perhaps it's time I looked for a petrol as well. Anyway, less about minis, more about Konas. What I want to do is update you about the Kona electric today, because there has been progress, there has been movement, and I've actually placed an order. Okay, so I had a phone call from my dealer that I placed a deposit with for the Kona electric, and he told me that he's able to place the order. And this is the information that I've been missing previously, that apparently the dealers have been given the opportunity to actually place orders in advance of August the 2nd. Now, I'm not sure how that's been possible. There's no news from Hyundai that that's the case, so I guess Hyundai are trying to keep it quiet in some way, which isn't really going to work, is it, with YouTube? But I guess Hyundai UK want everyone to think they're going to have August the 2nd as the time everyone can buy, when they're also trying to honour the people that have placed orders in advance with the dealers and also look after the dealers as well. So there's all that going on really, and what's happened? Yes, I've been able to place an order, so I have ordered a ceramic blue with black roof, premium SE, Kona electric, 64 kilowatt hour. That's what I've ordered. Have I got any paperwork yet? No, I haven't. I've been promised the paperwork, and it's coming through on an email, but I must confess my dealer's a bit slow. They don't, they get everything done and they do everything correctly, but they are a little slow in getting it done. So I feel confident that the order's going in. I'm not 100% sure how it's going in. It could be that they've got it on paper at the moment, and then on August the 2nd they input the information and Hyundai UK are going to filter them somehow, or it could be that they've been given access in the back door somehow to update the order on the computer system. I don't actually know. All I know is, at the moment, I'm feeling quite confident that I'm getting in early and getting a Kona in the first batch, so long as the colour is actually available on the ship, because basically that's it. Within the next few weeks perhaps, the cars will actually be in containers and they'll be on the ocean, and that's it. What's coming to the UK will be what's in the containers. So, depending on the colour combinations and the specifications that are available and how soon you get your order in, depends on whether you get one of the first batches or whether you have to wait like they are in Norway. Perhaps Norway are getting several hundred a month, and therefore if you plan out how many thousands of orders they've got, it's actually spanning out a couple of years now for the orders. So that's what we've got to look forward to. There will be short supply, so I'm told by the dealers. So the initial orders will be fulfilled, and then they'll trickle feed through in a few hundred a month. But if there are thousands of people in the UK that want them, it'll take quite a while to get there. One of the interesting things that the dealer told me is that Hyundai UK have recognised that they need to get the cars out to the customers, not the dealers. So they're being sensible. They've realised that there's no need to promote the car at the dealers and have demonstrators at all of the dealers across the UK, because they're not going to be able to supply the cars. So it's counterproductive to creating too much demand when they can't supply them. So those demonstrator cars apparently are going to go to customers. So very, very interesting what's happening. Yes, it's going to be tense. It's going to be tense over the next week for everyone that wants an order, wants to place it early, not knowing where you are in the queue and whether you're going to get your colour. So yeah, it's going to be quite stressful this week as we find out more, and then on August the 2nd, as people start to get their paperwork and confirmations of what they've got ordered, it's going to be exciting too, isn't it? I can't wait. So that leaves us with the question why some people have been contacted by dealers to get their orders placed and others haven't. I wasn't the first, that's for certain. It looks like it's down to the individual dealer and whether they're on the ball and whether they really want to push that EV sale. They're probably not getting a lot of commission off the Kona electric either, so I'm not sure what their motivation is at the moment for getting those orders in. So sadly, it looks like what you have to do is moan. What you have to do is get on the phone and chase the dealer and ask them and push them to chase Hyundai UK to make sure that your order gets fulfilled. It's a shame, isn't it? But if you just sit there and wait and hope that you'll be looked after, then basically you're bottom of the list. And that's really, really sad that that's the case in this world today. But if that's how it is, and you really want your Kona, that's what you've got to do. So if you've got an order with a dealership and you haven't been contacted yet, my suggestion is get on the phone to them, chase them and push them to get that order submitted, because other people are getting their orders in. So I wish you best of luck doing that, and I hope we all get our Konas in the summer this year. I had a thought this morning after seeing a message from Fran about their Ioniq and the amount of regeneration braking they get going down a 1 in 10 hill, and it's just made me think that are dealers becoming irrelevant now? I mean, if you haven't got a demonstrator in the showroom to go and look at, and you haven't got any information from the dealer, because the dealers know nothing, and we're getting this sort of good information from people in the online community about how the car works and all of the features, then the dealers are becoming irrelevant. So it does make me think, what are they going to do to make money? Because they obviously need to sell cars and they need to provide a service to do that, otherwise no one's going to buy from them. They're just going to buy it online and do all their research online. Well, I suppose there are two things that can happen. Either dealers are going to have to get demonstrators, which might mean they end up buying them themselves, not getting true demonstrators from Hyundai. So maybe that's what we're about to see. Or they've got to become more relevant and better experts, so they'll end up studying these type of videos and looking at the community to understand exactly how the car works so they can help sell it. Without that, how are dealers going to survive? They're not offering a service. So things are changing, aren't they? Things are changing not only in cars going from petrol and diesel to electric, but how they're sold with the dealerships. And if dealers don't keep up, which my suggestion to any watching, you need to keep up. You need to be better prepared, you need more information, and you need cars. You need cars to show people. So lots of changes coming ahead. Anyway, time to end the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Look forward to seeing you again soon with the next video. Hopefully with a Kona very, very soon. Bye for now.